Yo, what's going on, guys? Snooze Man back here with another YouTube video, and today we're actually going to be talking about the best ticket merchandise and concession prices here for Madden 22 owner mode. Now, this is a video that I made back in Madden 21 owner mode, and it is kind of the same setup in terms of how it operates here for Madden 22 owner mode. So it is going to be very similar prices. So when I go about this, if you guys are still in Madden 21 owner mode, this video again could also help you, or if you guys just want to go back to the Madden 21 video that I made, either way, it's going to be the same type of information. So not, a huge difference here, but for Madden 22, I'll give a little bit more insight and different information in different areas. But I'm going to go right into it here, guys. All we really have to do is go over to manage team, and then we're going to head over to finances. Now the goal of this is to obviously, number one, make enough money to where we're obviously making more revenue than the prior week. As you guys can see, I'll scroll all the way down to the team. We made 5.81 mil from the prior week, so that's obviously our goal. But really, secondly, our goal is to make sure that our fan happiness is pretty high here. Obviously, that's a huge indicative in how we can actually grow our team in general in owner mode. So as you guys can see, 5.81, that's not bad, and the prices are pretty good, and obviously our fans are pretty happy. So I'm going to get right into it here with ticket prices. So first things first, before I even go into the actual prices, if you guys look over to the right here under @Bears Mentions, top right, as we can see here at Bears Dude, have you seen how cheap upper type tickets are? Obviously, this person's very happy. That's already obviously a good comment. And here it is at Bears Tickets, and the suite sections are pretty cheap. I like this owner. And as you guys can see, if we build more positive, intel on this team, when obviously gaining money, that's obviously huge in terms of revenue. So, but I want to get into suite tickets, club tickets, and all these. But suite tickets are going to be at 550, guys. I think you can obviously go even much higher than that, but I feel like this is a good price for that. And I'm not going to break down every single one of these because there's a lot. But these are the prices that I kind of leveled it down to where I can get good, mentions here and fan happiness, and have a good balance to where I can still make a lot of money here. And as you guys can see in the bottom left, the ticket prices are in the upper section have mostly been reviewed well by our fans, which is something that we, like. And we made 5.47 mil tickets sold last home game, so obviously not too bad. So these are the tickets, guys. Hopefully, you guys can always, at any point, it could at some point, over to the right here, somebody might be like, hey, maybe these upper level tickets are too much, or maybe these suite tickets are a little bit too high, whatever it is. Maybe it could fluctuate and change. That's up to you to kind of go back here and mess with it so we can tweak the fan happiness in that perspective. But those are going to be the tickets, guys. I'm going to move on to merchandise. Merchandise is a lot. Let's look at the top right here. It's a shame that a new era hat is so expensive. So we can tweak that a little bit. They're not always going to be perfect, like I just said with the tickets. Let's look below that. Prices on Bears merchandise is pretty much in line. That's pretty average. And then at the bottom, pretty good value on a sideline. So this one wasn't perfect, but it feels like with me in the fine line of making money and having at least mediocre fan happiness for merchandise was pretty good. But these are going to be the prices, guys. I lowered them for honestly all of these. I didn't raise honestly pretty much everything in these prices, guys. I didn't really raise anything. I kept a few things the same, but for the most part, I honestly lowered some things so we can have that comfortability of price and fan happiness. So these are going to be all the prices here for team apparel. And then I'm gonna move on to jerseys. Jerseys, I believe you all start out at 110. I moved them all down $20. Let's look at the bottom left. Nike KO sweatshirt prices are lower than expected. Fans are very happy. Again, good intel. That's what we want, and we're obviously making money. So 2.69 mil merchandise sold last week. Obviously a positive. We want to obviously keep in stride from there. But as you guys can see, I lowered everything down to 90. They're all the same jerseys. Now I could raise them. Obviously, a Nick Foles jersey shouldn't be in line or the same amount as a Khalil Mack jersey. So again, that's something that we can change. But I feel like just, in video game perspective, I feel like everything at a balance here with 90 worked. Memorabilia, I think down by 50. I also lowered this down. I think that was $30 to $20. So as you guys can see, I am lowering things. Keep that in mind. You have to have an open mind and not raise everything because honestly, you're going to be, messing with this a lot and lower some things. So we're going to have to go that route. But concessions, guys, now keep in mind, I don't have the 4 or 5 star activated yet. As you guys can see, the upgraded concessions in the stadium screen to unlock the ability to sell these items. I don't have the 4 or 5, but I can give you the basic 2 star and 3 star. And again, I kept some of these the same, but for the most part, I'd say 85-90% of these I obviously lowered. Same things for the others. But concessions here, and let's look over at the top right for the mentions. I'll say this about the fan experience at Bears games. The onion rings for the prices are great. The price of Lake Michigan fish tacos seem a little steep, but it's probably the same at every stadium. Again, that's not a terrible mention there. I like a lot of things about the Bears, and the price of atomic cake at the stadium is one of them. And bottom left here, which is our main message for this one, is hamburger sales are pretty average. Let's try to maximize revenue and tweak the prices. So again, we can come back here. We got our main message there at the bottom left. I'd always check that in the mentions, obviously, like I was saying. And it looks like they kind of want us to tweak the hamburger prices a little bit. But again, obviously the concession prices are a little bit low. 614K is a little bit lower, but so we had to tweak a couple things. But this is what I'm rolling with right now for the prices, guys. $1 for potato, 4, 2, 4, 4 for the basic stuff. 2 star hamburger, 5, coffee, 4, atomic cake, 4, vanilla ice cream cone, $3, soft pretzel, $4. And then 3 star is onion rings, $4, chicken salad, which is $4, Italian beef, 5, Midway milkshake, $5, snow cone, 3, and Lake Michigan fish taco, $7. And again, guys, I don't have these unlocked, so that's pretty much going to do it, guys. And then as you guys can see, total, our income obviously outweighs the expenses 68% to 32%, which isn't too bad. And our main goal is to come back and tweak these based on our mentions and our messages that we get, so we can make more and more revenue every single week. Now, these prices don't have to be stagnant, and they don't have to remain these exact same prices, because again, we can reflect on these and get better from them, and hopefully we can come to a complete agreement in terms of making a lot of money and obviously reach that point where obviously pretty high in fan happiness as well. But guys, hopefully you guys did get a lot out of this video, and if you did, make sure you guys are leaving a like and hitting that sub button. Maybe comment down below any future tip videos you guys would like to see for the remainder of Madden 22 franchise mode. And again, guys, thank you guys for all of the support. I believe we just got a little bit over 1.25k subs. So again, thank you guys for all of the support. But guys, that will be it for today's video. And again, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.